We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Boston Red Sox and the Miami Marlins. It's Interleague Baseball on MLB Network. Jose Arena, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Boston, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Two and one now to Mookie. The 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Andrew Benintendi will be next. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Maben is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, center fielder number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
2 balls and a strike now. Hit back toward the mound, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Missed with a slider. Benintendi, base runner at first with one out. Benintendi's on the move. Fouled away. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Here's Castro for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Favorable call in there for a strike. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting second, catcher.
Digging in, JT Realmuto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Fly ball out toward right field. Betts is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready now for the Marlins, Starlin Castro. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Sale's ready. 1-1 on its way. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
There's a drive out to left center field. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Standing in now, Justin Bour. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. Will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Brinson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ready with the 0-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. He's set, and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. The 0-2 delivery. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Nunez on the grass. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Maybin is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. To 1-2 now. Sale has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And that one just missed outside. Here now the 2-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Sale has his target. 2-2 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Christian Vasquez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Stepping in now, Chris Sale. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
1-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Hit on the ground to third. Anderson loves it. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-0 home. is looked at for the first strike. High in the air down the right field line. Waiting on it is Brinson. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate, Miguel Rojas. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Miguel Rojas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Nunez fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
In now, Jose Arena. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Now the 2-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul. 2-1. And the pitch. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Into the box, Derek Dietrich. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Sale gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here now the 2-2. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. A base hit in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The next 1-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Hanley Ramirez.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Flying toward right center. And Ramirez is aboard. Hits a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Ramirez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2, very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Here's another 2-2. In the air now out to left field. Dietrich is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Nunez has a play. 1 down. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and that liner caught him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Bour. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Castro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High and deep to right center. On the move is Betts. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Marlins leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dietrich has it in his sights. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Ready now, Christian Vasquez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. There's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Now in the box, Brian Anderson, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The center fielder, number 1, Cameron Maven.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maven. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. In there. Now the throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2. Grounded to short. Bogarts has it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jose Arena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
A ball and no strikes. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Two and 1 to count. Maben stands at second with 2 gone. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate. You're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second, and now he's got a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And there's a base hit on the line. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he throwing the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich. 1-0 the count. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Sale sets. Here's the 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Digging in once again, JT Realmuto, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-1 home takes a pitch for strike number two.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Three and 2, and now the carousel will be in motion here with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave all 3. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Sale. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
Chris Sale.
First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One out, nobody on. One and two now. The 1-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Starlin Castro, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be, so I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
The 0-1 delivery. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1. Taken for strike 2. The 1-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Bohr.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Bohr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken down and in for a ball. Now the 2-1 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
It's a swing and a high pop-up. Under it is Bogarts, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 9, Louis Brinson.
Striding in once again, Lewis Brinson, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sale has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a strike. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Lewis Brinson has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's by him for strike 1. Brinson, the runner at first with 2 gone. One and two now.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Miami. We are still scoreless. Welcome back to South Florida. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 64, Whitfred.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now here it comes. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
1 out, nobody on. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Popped him up. Bohr has got it, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Rojas. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Scott Van Slyke will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Sale into the windup. Here he comes 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 2 out, nobody on. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Devers has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we still have no score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 25, Junichi Kagawa.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Ready for another shot now, Eduardo Nunez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-1 count and the pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead. And we still have no score. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Derek Dietrich. No hits to this point.
Derek Dietrich.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded, and that is off the first base bag. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Carson Smith will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brock Holt is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 12, Brock Holt.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch, looking to get that go-ahead run over to third as he gets this one down. Oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here's Starlin Castro, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Smith stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. This is his first year at the big league level. Ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Justin Bour. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Runners are at first and third with none out. Behind 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. A play at the plate, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The right fielder, number 9.
Digging in and looking for more, Lewis Brinson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Castro at second. Bohr is over at first with 1 away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Benintendi. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Digging in once again, Brian Anderson. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Working to keep them in the game here. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Now at the plate, Cameron Maben. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
A 1-0 delivery. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Two out, bases loaded. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Popped him up. Ramirez on the move, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Now the famous neon of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
Same situation here, and they'll make the call for the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler.
Number 29, Brad Ziegler. Now playing center field and batting in the 9th spot. Number 34.
Striding in to start the 9th, Brock Holt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Now the 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Brock Holt now with a full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Popped him up. Realmuto shading to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, good changeup. Just missed inside. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Just hung in there on that one. Sinker, 3-2 now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Center fielder number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
The windup and the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Miami Marlins came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Junichi Tazawa claims the win out of the pen, his first. Chris Sale is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Brad Ziegler closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Red Sox, no runs and only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Junichi Tazawa. His record is now 1-0. Credit the save to Brad Ziegler, his first. The loss goes to Chris Sale. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.